A two-card Kanban system, dual-card Kanban, is usually used for enormous items where flow racks aren't used. It is a system of the Kanban card racks and the Kanban board combined together. The two-card Kanban system makes use of manufacture and withdrawal Kanbans to apply both the material handling and the station blocking by part type. The two-card Kanban system allows large items to flow while also managing the product rotation. It works very well. Hi, now we're going to talk about HACCP plan. HACCP is a preventive method that aims to ensure the protection and security of food. Now we go through the 7 principles of HACCP plans. First principle is hazard analysis. Hazard analysis is performed to identify any biological, chemical, or physical hazards in raw materials and processing steps. The second principle is identify critical control point. Critical control point is a point, process, or method in food manufacturing process which result in removal of food safety hazards. The third principle is to establish critical limits. Critical limits is defined to ensure the control of each critical control points. The fourth principle is to establish monitoring procedure. This is to warn the plant if there is any tendency of control loss so measures can be taken to bring the process back to normal before limits is exceeded. The fifth principle is corrective action. Corrective action is defined when monitoring procedure indicates that the critical limits has been exceeded. Sixth principle is establish verification procedure. Verification involved implementation of methodologies, procedures, tests, and other assessment to determine the compliance with HACCP plans. The last principle is to establish record keep and documents procedure. This is to maintain proper HACCP records so it can be helpful for future use. HACCP plans and product packaging. Now we go through the importance of the CP system in product packaging. First, to ensure safety and consistency specifications of packaging products. Second, to eliminate possible risk related to the use of contaminated packaging materials. And third, to ensure the packaging use have lower microbes content compared to food to be packed. The Hagian Kesalamatan Dan Quality Makanan, BKKM, should take the sample to prove if the plastic container from cheaply at convenience store have chemical substance called phthalate or not. Investigate the manufacturing plant if phthalate be used in plastic at high contain or not. Impose the fine to manufacturing plant use high contain phthalate in the plastic. The problem for second issue can be solved. The newspaper become the second wrapper. The transparent plastic or banana leaves can be used as first wrapper. Do not touch the newspaper with wet hand and do not cover the newspaper with the oily food. Issue solved are: the food handlers should clean the premises properly and make sure the raw materials is not contaminated. The food handlers must get anti-typhoid vaccination and attend the Food Handler Training School, SLPM. The food handlers also need to keep themselves clean and wear the clothes according to established protocols. The issue can be solved. The food handlers need to choose quality raw materials and store them in the right place. The food handlers need to make sure they are clean and wash their hand. The food handlers must take the program involved of food handling and get anti-typhoid vaccination.